Alright guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video I'll be trying to get my rating back up there again. Yesterday I was just losing to everyone that can play chess. I was just losing to everybody as long as as long they are able to hold their own long enough. I was just going to lose the game. Today hopefully we are going to play a better chess, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. I see you will be learning something from my commentary or from my opponent's moves. Probably from my moves. And let's have some fun playing chess. All right, let's go. Okay, not sure what my opponent is going for. Some fianchetto line. Looks like okay. Looks like the English opening. Yes, looks like the English opening. Maybe I should have gone here. All right, am I losing a pawn now? Maybe. Maybe I'm not. I don't think I'm losing anything. Okay, let's do this. My opponent might want to hit me with this move. Maybe I want to do this. Threatening checkmate here, but my opponent can easily castle and step away from any of that. And they can just remove my queen and say, how are you going to checkmate me without the queen now? Okay, I feel like going here, but I can play this. So let's choose that. Let's go. Now I might be okay. Am I losing this? Looks like I'm losing this. Looks like I would be losing that. Looks like I would be losing that. I feel like going for this pawn. Okay, my opponent doesn't do any of that. Let's go here. For a moment, I thought they would be going for this pawn. Oh, that's screaming bad, but it's not bad. That is screaming reckless, bad, reckless. But the move is not bad. Now I just want to go here. Now I'm threatening to go there. So what's my opponent going to do now? What is he going to do? I'm just threatening to push forward next. Fork these pieces, and this is already pinned. And that is pinned. Maybe my opponent is in some trouble. Looks like my opponent is in trouble. What's he going to play? What is he going to play? Okay, they captured there. Oh, maybe they will push this pawn forward now. That looks really logical. Might be interested in doing this now. Let's put some pressure on this. Let's put some pressure on there. Let's put some pressure over there. Okay. And what else do I want to do? Let me think for a minute. Maybe I should just castle. What if I just castle? Am I losing this pawn? What if I capture here? Do I really want to capture there? Maybe I can let my opponent capture. Let them capture. I'm going to castle. Okay. Maybe I have to remove this now. But if I remove it, opponent just captures this way. If I remove it this way, let's remove it. Let's remove that. Let's go here. Looks like I might win myself a pawn. Because where is that going? Where is that going? If you go here, I just go I just go this way and I'm picking myself a pawn. Okay. Now I feel like going here. I feel like going here. Maybe I should go here first. Okay, that's reckless. That's reckless. It does nothing now. That's just reckless. That was reckless. That was a very reckless move. Okay, so what's my opponent going to do? Do I want to hop in here? Hop in here. I wish I can, but this pawn is being a menace. Maybe I should come for these pawns. These pawns that are already soft. Maybe it's high time for me to start attacking them. Maybe my opponent can try a move like this, but I always have this now. Maybe they can push forward. Okay, they just captured here. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Let's do this. Let's do that. All right, let's do this. So where am I going with this pawn? Let's go here. I would love to kick this knight away. Where's that knight going? The knight might want to go here. I'm thinking if is there a way I can trap the knight? No, the knight can always go in here. So let's do it. Oh, I'm losing a pawn again. Let's do this. Let's go here. I'm trying to add some pressure on this pawn. And maybe I should do this. Should I? I should watch out for that square. Maybe I should take over the file. All right, my opponent has a different plan. Let's go here. I would like to control this file, the only open file on the board. It won't be bad if I have it under control. It will not be bad if I have it under control. Aditya, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. I hope you are having a nice day. Right, now I feel like going here. Maybe I should do something different. If I go here, they are going to push forward. What if let's do it regardless, and let's go here. We are looking at this pawn, and aside from looking at that pawn, okay, I really feel like doing this, except it does nothing. Except the move does absolutely nothing. I really feel like just hopping in here, but there is nothing going on there. But I think now I can capture here. And if you capture here, I have this move. What if they play this move? I think I can always capture here. Okay, maybe I'm chilling now, but I think my opponent can try a move like this and try to go for this pawn. They can try to go for that pawn. And if I do nothing, I'm losing this. If I do nothing, I'm losing this. I feel like just sacrificing something and pushing these pawns, but I might be asking for too much trouble. Let's do this with intentions of capturing here. With intentions of capturing there. Maybe high time I start pushing my pawn. If I won't defend it this way, if I defend it this way, they can capture it. Let's defend this way. I need to create a square on the background for my king. If I had gone here, they can even sack that. Let's do this. So now I can just go in front of my pawn. Okay, now I can no longer do that. Okay, I'm down with pawn. But my claim is that I'm going to win on the clock. That is my claim. I'm trying to flag my opponent. Even though I'm clearly losing, I am clearly losing. But it is a rook endgame, so maybe it is a draw. But not the kind of position I love. Not the kind of position I really, I really want. Let's go here. Let's go here. Looks like my king is getting tied down. Looks like my king is getting tied down. Am I about to lose this game? That'll be a very sad loss. Maybe they want to hop in here. Maybe they want to go in there. Can I stop that? Can I stop that? All right. Maybe I can't. Let's go here. Oh, that's checkmate. Oh, my opponent missed it. My opponent missed the checkmate. Can they try to set it up again? What am I even doing now? I know they want to start pushing this pawn. Maybe I have to sack. Because if they are able to queen, what if they do this? I'm going to let them. Wow. 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 I was able to win that on the clock. Yesterday, I lost all my rating points. Is chess popular in Nigeria? To some extent. Not as popular as maybe India or some of these countries. But chess is somehow not too popular, but some people play chess. Some people play chess in Nigeria. Let's put it that way. Jean Baptiste, thank you, thank you, thank you. Coach, hi, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. I am very happy to see you here. Let's get going. Let's get another game going. I escaped with a win in that game. I escaped with a win. I was getting destroyed. Let's go. All right, we have some Sicilian French stuff. French variation of the Sicilian. Let's do this. Okay, let me go here. There's always, okay, let's do this. We have plans of going here. It's usually a move in this line. Let's go here. All right, they're asking my knight some question. They're saying, dear knight, what's your plan? And I feel like capturing here. Yes, I think I can do that. Let's remove this. Okay, then we come backward. Then we come back. Then we come back. Let's get going. Let's get going. Okay, why was my opponent so slow? Maybe they were trying to find the most accurate moves. Maybe they were just trying to find the most accurate move. While I was busy blundering all my pieces away, they might just be trying to find the most accurate move. If I play this move, that's just bad because they just go here. And that's just a double attack on my knight. Let's go here instead. Let me do this. I want to break open the center. Okay, maybe that's a wrong choice. Maybe I'm losing this now. Maybe they can play this move and then go here. Pick up that. Pick up that and be very happy. Let's go here. I feel like going here, but maybe that's asking for trouble. Let's do this instead. My opponent is up a pawn, but there is some question to be answered here. Now I might play a move like this, trying to be cheeky, so that when I play this move, that queen is just trapped. So let me see what my opponent does. Let's see what they do. Let's see what my opponent plays. The position is quite complicated, but let's see. Okay. Wow, now this is under attack. Now that is under attack. Maybe I have to move it, but where am I moving it to? Where am I moving it to? Wow, wow, wow. And here we go again, guys. Here we go again. Here we go again with the losing streak again. I can't move that knight. That knight is just trapped. I can't move the knight. Let's go here. Since we are going to lose the knight, let's lose it somewhere decent, I guess. I was going to lose the knight. I can't go here. They just pick that up. I am missing move again. My opponent is thinking whether to capture or not. I would have captured it straight away. This pawn is hanging. The pawn is hanging. Not sure I would like to trade. I am not sure I would love to trade that. Let's go here. Okay. Where am I going now? Where am I going now? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I don't like what's happening on the board here. I do not like what is happening. My opponent is slowly outplaying me. Okay. I think for a moment I almost thought that was a blunder. For a moment I thought that was a blunder, but maybe it is not. Maybe it is not. Let's go here. I really can't afford to be trading pieces. That's how I lose this game. Trading pieces down 4 points of material. That's how I lose this game. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. And let's go here. Maybe they want to play a move like this. Not sure. Let's go. Oh, I just dropped that. All right. My opponent doesn't capture it. My opponent does not capture it. They can even sack here if they wish to. Okay, they decide not to. And I think that is forced. I think that trade is forced. Let's do this. My opponent has a clock. They have the time on there. They have 2 minutes. That should be enough time. That should be enough time to win the game. 2 minutes should be enough time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I can't even capture here. I can't capture there, even though I wish to, because of my back rank. If I had captured there, this rook just comes down, and that's just a beautiful checkmate. Alright, let's go. They want to attack this pawn, I guess. I want to defend the pawn. Maybe the pawn can be attacked this way again, which I think is what my opponent is going to opt for. That's what they are going to go for. Let's go here. I just dropped this pawn for no reason, because I was getting flagged. Because I was about to get flagged. Let's go here. My opponent can play a move like this. Okay, they can't do that now. Let's go here. Wow. I'm just getting steamrolled. I am getting steamrolled. Okay, I might play a move like this. Am I going to flag them? Wow. I have a pawn. That would have been a stalemate. But wait, I'm trying to set up a stalemate. Let's say I capture here. They capture this way. I think I have a stalemate on the board. Oh, but this pawn. Let's push this pawn forward first. If I capture here, looks good, but maybe I'm not interested. Maybe I capture here first. Wow, I don't think I want to do any of that, but what can I do? What if I go here and my opponent captures? Can I go here? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can I do nothing about this? Wow. I thought I was setting up a stalemate, but my opponent just catches me. Okay. What if I go away? Should I be worried about checkmate? Might get it with a check. Wow. Let's go here. Now I'm just going to capture here. If my opponent carelessly captured here, that's stalemate. Oh, I can capture it. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that I can capture it. I think I should have sacrificed that rook somewhere else. Wow. I should have sacrificed that rook somewhere else. That was a good game from my opponent. All right, let's get going. Let's go again. Let's go. We have the Sicilian. Maybe I should start playing the king and queen's gambit. I think I'll be going d4 now. I will just be playing d4 now. Since I'm losing everything. Sajan Gaming, he played rook e1, mate in 1. Okay. Let's go here. Let's say nothing is coming in here. Let me remove that. I'm playing really badly. I really don't know why. I'd love to go forward. But if my opponent goes forward, I think I can capture. I think that's just a free pawn. So I don't expect them to do that. That would just be a free pawn. Can they do this? I'm just going to capture there. If they do that, I'm just going to take that and take this. I can't even draw a row. And then play a move like this. So my opponent is using the time. They are using their time. And they are thinking. I feel like going here. Feel like going there. But maybe that might be too early. My opponent is looking at this. Let me play this move. So that I can move this bishop without worrying about this pawn. Now, okay, what if my opponent captures here? I think that's just a sacrifice that I will just accept. Nothing more. But if magically they can just capture here, that would have been great. Not for me, maybe great for them. That would have been annoying for me. Alright, now maybe they are threatening to just go here. And then, what do I even want to do? I really still feel like playing this move. Maybe it does nothing. Let's go here. And I want to develop this nest. I would like to develop this nest, asking them to move their queen somewhere else. I would like to do that, just asking that queen to go somewhere else. Because if the queen doesn't move, I have this move. Not like it wins the game immediately, but looks like a good move. Looks like a good move. I really feel like playing this. I don't know why. Let's do this instead. Okay. Do I want to remove that? No. Let me go back. Is this a draw offer? Okay. I think I might be interested in playing on. Let's play. Hopefully, I just don't blunder on the next move. After deciding to play on. Hopefully, I don't blunder the game away on the next move. All right. That looks nice. That looks nice. And that looks nice. And let's go here. My opponent can play a move like this, but I think I can play this. And I'm chilling. And I am chilling. My opponent is going to win a pawn, I guess. Are they going to do that? I would love to trap that. I would love to trap that. Okay. My opponent has a different plan in mind, I guess. Let's go. They might push this, but I think I always have this move. I think I always have this move, and maybe they can try to. Okay. For a moment, I thought they would try to take the move away. For a moment, I thought they would try to take the move away. Okay. All right. Let's go here. My opponent wants to trap this, so I have to be careful so I don't get it trapped. All right. But maybe I might have gotten it trapped. Maybe. Or maybe not. Let's go here. That move looks like a blunder. The move looks like a blunder. Okay. Maybe it is not. What if I just capture here? That would be an attack on the queen, but I think they can just capture here. Okay, so what can I play? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If I play this move, opening an attack on the queen, they can just defend this way. And after the queen trade, can I go here? No, I don't think I want that trade. But if I don't want that trade, what can I do? Let's say I go here. My opponent just trades and they are just happy. Okay. And if I do nothing, this rook is falling. Let's say I play a move like this. They can always capture here. They can capture here. I think this is the best solution for me. And now I have to trade this. And I'm just losing. Oh, my opponent just gave me the queen. My opponent just gave me the queen. That's so sweet of them. That is so sweet of my opponent. I was even having headache already, thinking about different variation. And my opponent just gave me the queen. That's really nice. But maybe, should I be worried about such a move? And, maybe I shouldn't. Let's go here. I might be interested in playing moves like this, just to get away from this pin. That pin is quite nasty. Right, I think I can play this move. I think I can play that move. And looks like my opponent is the one that have blundered. Because I can always capture here now. And if you try to defend it, I have two defenders already and two attackers already. And I can capture here. Okay, maybe they can go here. They can't because I just captured here. Wow. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. What a turnaround. Bro, why are you playing with white figures? Because chess.com gave me white. That's why I'm playing with the white. Can I play with you, Igor? Alright, so let me accept challenges from viewers. If you want to play me after this one, just send me a challenge. Block Strike, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. I am happy to see you here. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and I will happily accept it. Let's go. Let's go. Let the challenge come in. Let me play a lot of viewers today. Let's play viewers. I lost a lot of rating points yesterday. I'm not really playing at my best yesterday. I don't know of today, but for today, I think I've been able to win positions where I was just completely losing. I was just completely losing in those games, but I was able to just come back. Fortunately, I was able to come back. What do we have on the board? We have this scallop defense. Some not too nice stuff is going on here. My opponent wants this bishop, and maybe they can have it. They can have the bishop. I'm saying if the bishop makes you very happy, just hold on to it. Why not hold on to it? Do I have anything going on there? I wish my queen was the one invading that way. I really wish my queen was the one invading that way. Let's do this. Let's try to crack this open. This pawn chain is quite annoying, but I think that break. I think trading there helps my opponent activate this bishop. So maybe I don't know if I want to trade. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking them to trade. My knight is kind of placed not in a very good square. Bro, you are underrated. Thank you. Thank you. You deserve more sub. Do you like playing with white or black? It doesn't really matter, but I really love playing with the white pieces. Alright, my opponent is going for this. Can I step away? I can, but do I want to step away? I think that should be the question. Let's go here. Okay. Then let's go here. Okay. I wasn't expecting them to capture there. Let me secure this like this. Now, depending on where they push this pawn, I wish they would just push this pawn here so I can have a knight sitting here unchallenged. I can have a knight just sitting there and saying nobody's asking me any question. Let's go here. Okay. I would love to hop in here, but looks like there's nothing going on there. What if I go here? My opponent just trade. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. I want to play this move, and I want to make sure my opponent doesn't have this move. I want to play this move, just try to crack open the center, and I want to make sure they don't have this move. I don't want to make sure they don't have this move. Guys, if you are watching and you're yet, are these bots or something? I mean 140 people watching and 3 likes. It happens a lot in this live, in this vertical live. I think in vertical live, sometimes they just push your stream to people that might not be interested in chess. They just push your sometimes they push your post to a lot of people, and sometimes they push them to people that don't even know what chess is. If you have scrolled through vertical live, you will understand what I'm talking about. You might be on the vertical live and boom, they just show you some random persons talking about some random stuff. So that's why it is like that. It is not bot. We don't have bots yet. They are not bots. All right, and what else would I love to do? I would love to do this. I would love to do this. I think I have this. I wish I had that, but I don't have it. All right, let's do this instead. Let's do this. I want to capture this pawn while also defending this pawn. Can my opponent play this move? Looks like they can play it, but it doesn't stop my move. It doesn't stop my check from coming in. Okay. And the good thing is that the move comes with a check. Let's go here. I'm just threatening some smarter checkmate stuff. I am threatening some smarter checkmate stuff. And ultimately, I'm just threatening to go here. That's just the threat. I am just threatening to go there. I also have this on the way. Okay, my opponent says, no, you're not playing any of that. And what else can I try? Can I push this? Can I push this? Looks like I would love to push that, but maybe I should defend. I should try to attack this pawn. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to attack the pawn. We might get it with this move. We might get it with that move. And I wish I could play something else instead of moving the knight. I wish I could just play something else instead of moving the knight, but I don't think I can. Now maybe I can play this, but this is under attack. I really want to play this and maybe hop in a knight here. What if I just go here? I wish my knight can land in here. Let's go here. Might have this move coming. I might have that move coming. But my queen is not defended, so they can pin my rook. They can pin my rook. Okay. Okay, now, isn't that queen trapped? Okay, the queen has this. The queen has a move. Very annoying queen. Very annoying queen. The queen has a move. The queen has this move. Let's go. I'm threatening to just go here. That would be nice. That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Let's go. Yeah. Maybe I should have played this and this. Looks. Oh. My opponent is asking for a trade. But that's just hanging a queen. They're asking for a trade, but that's just hanging a queen. Guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Let that challenge come in. Or maybe I just keep playing. I just keep, okay, I think we have challenges. Let's accept this challenge from Igor. Let's play Igor. All right. So what are they going to play? What is Igor going to hit me with? Okay. All right. Somebody said I should look at the Vienna. I started looking at it, but I didn't go in depth. I really didn't go in depth. I really want to play a gambit, but I don't even know which gambit to play. Let's go here. Okay, let me do this. Are we going to see a trade there? For a moment, I thought we were going to see a trade there. Let me do this. Keep the center solid. Keep it solid. And then play a move like this. My opponent can be annoying and push the knight here. And if I capture that knight, they just capture with the opponent. Oh, this is pinned. Oh, that's pinned. But if you ever find yourself in such situation, you always have moves like this and like this to try to break the pin. Instead of just losing the rook. Instead of just losing the knight, I mean. I'm calling the knight rooks. Maybe I should castle next. And I really feel like provoking this bishop somewhere. I feel like provoking the bishop to capture here. Okay. I'm trying to provoke that bishop into capturing me. Yeah, bishop. Do you hear bishop? Maybe I should just go crazy. Let me see. Where are they going to push their bishop? Where are they going to move the bishop to? They like just going here. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy land. Oh, maybe my opponent is cooking this sacrifice. Okay. Not as much. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That move is screaming bad. That move is screaming bad, but maybe it's not bad. Let's see. We are going to find out if it is not bad. We might see a move like this. Okay. The knight can always hop in backward. The knight is not a pawn. Fortunately, the knight is not a pawn. So the knight can go backward to defend their queen. And I feel like going here, but maybe that's asking for trouble. Let's do this. I want to hop in here. I want to hop in here. Just hop in a knight here and just try to be a menace over there. Let's hop in that knight. Guys, if you are watching the stream and you're here to double tap that screen, you're here to hit the like button, help me double tap the screen. Help me double tap that screen. Help me like the stream. My rating is 400. I think I will pass. All right. All good. All good. All good. My opponent is finding good moves. I think I should give them that credit. Let's move that. And I really wish to do this. Maybe I should start thinking of castling before I get into serious trouble. Maybe I should start thinking of castling before I get into serious trouble. Let's do this. I don't think you would have wanted me to open that up. I don't think he wanted me to open that up. Okay. Let me castle. I feel like going here. Let me castle so I can bring the other rook over to support the attack. Let's support the attack. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's have some fun. Wow, wow, wow. I think I have beaten more than I can chew, as that check is wrecking things up. That check is just destroying my king side. Let's go here. Wow, that's not a check I really like. My only chance now is flagging my opponent. My only chance is flagging my opponent, which might not be a good way to play chess, but I think this is what I've gotten myself into now. Let me go here. Try to look at something here, even though there is absolutely nothing over there. I was very playful in this game. My opponent is trying to teach me some lesson. My opponent is trying to teach me some lesson, except they are about to run out of time. Except my opponent is about to run out of time. And I have to be careful. I have to be very careful. Let's do this. This is under attack. This is under attack. One of them is falling. Okay. One of them is falling. Okay. This is, oh, I thought that was falling, but it's not falling. Let's give this check. Then let's go here. Okay. Now I think I can capture here and be happy. I think I can do that. Now I have this check coming. All right, that was a good game from you, Igor. That was a good game from you. All right, Sajan, let's get going. Let's get going, Sajan. And let's go this way. Let's go. Sajan, one of my biggest rival here. Yes, I was able to flag him. My brother, why are you smurfing? My brother, why are you smurfing? Who is smurfing? Who do you mean? What do you mean smurfing? Who is smurfing? Right, and okay. Sajan is playing very solidly. He's actually a very strong player. Sajan is a strong player. Now I love to do this, okay? I would love to do that, but looks like I have nothing over there. So let's go. Okay. Is the game about to turn around? Is the game about to turn around? Let me see what they play. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hopefully, I don't get my queen trapped. Hopefully, I don't get my queen trapped. I can capture here, but my opponent can go in here. So I don't think I want to allow that. Let's do this. Do I have anything to worry about? I really do not. Let's capture. And let's capture. And I feel like capturing here, but maybe I should do this. Maybe I should play some principled chess and just do that. Alright, my opponent doesn't want me to castle. Hmm. That's interesting. That's very interesting. My opponent doesn't want me to castle. Alright, let's go. If I had gone here, then comes this move. And I'm just getting destroyed. If I had gone there, that move would have been very deadly. Move would have been very deadly. Alright, let me see what my opponent plays. Alright. I really want to trap that queen, except I can't trap it. I really want to trap the queen, but I can't trap it. I can't trap it. Let's go here. Alright, I just pinned that. My opponent wanted something else. They wanted something else, but I'm saying no, no, no. Stop that. And I have to be careful. Sajan is being very tricky. They have been very tricky. Let's do this. Maybe I should have just captured here, but I think I'm very concerned about my king's safety. I want my king to be safe. Not only that, I want my rooks to be connected. I want my rooks to be connected before I get into serious trouble. Sajan is not just going to allow me do that. Sajan is sadly not going to let me do that. Let's do this. Now our king is chilling in the center of the board. Our king is just chilling on the center of the board. And maybe I shouldn't be too worried about that. Okay. I can play this. But now that my opponent has two pawns that are rolling, now it's kind of consigning. Let's ask that queen to go somewhere different. Their queen. Okay. My opponent is hitting me with that check. I feel like playing this. I can go away, but I really want the initiative, so I'm going to play that. How? Wow. Wow. Let's go. Wow, I hit checks. I really hit checks. I really hit checks. I really hit checks. Wow. 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 This position is not looking good for me, to be honest. The position is not looking too good for me. Wow. Wow. LOL. Wow. That was a nice game. That was a nice game from Sajan. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in, guys. If you want to play me, let the challenge start coming in. Now, really, wow. Wow. That game was wow. That game was just wow. That game was just wow. Wow. Let me see if I just play badly or if Sajan was just exceptional in that game and I just got destroyed. Let me see if I just played badly as usual. As usual, I'm playing badly, so I can't say, okay, we both were playing badly. We both played the worst game of the year in that game. We are both playing badly. I wish I castled. I think I'm playing too much. I am playing too much. I should have castled. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay, we have the Karukan, some nasty variation on the board. That I don't really know how to play. Let's go here. Let me go here. Trying to look at something over here. My opponent might say you have absolutely nothing to look at over there. Do I want to capture here? Probably want to. And we do this. Probably do this. Let's go. My opponent is being the champion man. They are being the very champion man. And can I go here? Capture, 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 capture. No, doesn't work. Let me castle. Wow, my opponent king is effing around. And that king might find out the very hard way. That king might find out the very, very hard way. Let's go here. The king might find out in a very hard way. Let me bring my rook over. Okay. I want to use that rook as a cover. I don't know if it makes sense, but let's do this. Let's do this. Now I can capture here, which I don't think my opponent would want to allow. Okay. Now I can capture here. Taking advantage of the pin, and I'm threatening to just capture there again. Let's see what my opponent plays. Okay, they just resigned. My opponent just resigned. My opponent just resigned. Wow, that was great. This makes me want to play. Yes, I'm not playing. I'm not playing too well, and I'm also not playing too seriously. And the winner man. If you want to play me, please make sure the challenge is unrated. I'm not accepting rated challenges against viewers. So if you want to play me, just send me unrated challenge. Let's get going. That game was actually nice. Let's go. Okay, nobody captures here. I was thinking my opponent would do that. All right, my opponent is taking away this move from me by playing that. Let's do this. Stockfish usually screams at me anytime I don't play that move. Stockfish just screams. That's a good move. Let's go here. Let me go here. Okay, I wish I have something going on there, but I really do not have anything. So let's play a move like this. Let's go here. I'm trying to just bring something over here, but that might be asking for trouble as they have this discovered attack. That might not be too pleasing. Do I want to lift a rook over here? But after lifting the rook, where's the rook going? Where is the rook going? That is the main question. Where is your rook going? Maybe I should just place something over here. Okay. My opponent is interested in this. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me do this. Okay. I think I would love to double up over here. And my opponent might think that's a pawn, but that's really not a pawn. Because I can capture this way as well. And I just open an attack on this. And, okay, my opponent goes for it. My opponent goes for it. And, I feel like playing something else, but let's do this. There is an attack on this. And you have to decide. Alright, maybe my opponent is thinking I just capture something else. Or what are they even thinking? I don't know. I wish there was a way I could sack something over here. So that I have something stacked like this. So that I have this battery, bishop and queen battery. Well, my opponent just give it up. They just give it up. They just say no. No, don't worry. Don't worry, it's all part of the plan. That's what my opponent is saying. It's all part of the plan. It is all part of the plan. It is all part of an elaborate plan. Let's go. Let's go there. Now they might be worried about this side of the board, but let's see. I might be interested in playing a move like this first. Then maybe a move like this. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Stay away from any of that. And what else can I do? I feel like doing this, but maybe I gain nothing from doing that. Maybe I can do this. And I can always easily play this move. I can always easily play that move. Let's go here. I can go here and maybe win myself a pawn. But I don't know if I'm interested in that. Maybe I want to go here, but this knight is being an octopus. Okay, I think that moves allow me to play this. I think that move allows me to play this. Or maybe my opponent can be cheeky and go for something like this, which I do not like. I do not like it that a lot. I do not like that a lot. Okay, so what do I do here? I think I feel like doing this. Asking the queen to go away. Asking the queen, please go away. Please go away, queen. And I would love to capture here with my queen, with my rook. Let's say if they play this move, I would love to capture this way, but I can't do that because they are coming down here. And my back rank is just too soft. Okay, maybe my back rank is not too soft. I think I can play this. I think I can play this then. And can't I just do this? Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Let's go. I think I'm surviving. I think I'm surviving. Alright, my opponent doesn't even do any of that. Alright, maybe I should just go back to my back rank and chill. Let's go back to the back rank and chill. My opponent might be interested in opening up some discovered attack on this, but I'm happy to take control of this square because this knight is doing a good job controlling that square for now. Once they let that square loose, I'm just diving into the square. And tell me, how are you going to defend checkmate? Just tell me, how are you going to defend that checkmate? So they would really love to open up some nasty stuff on this rook like this. But how do you do that and still keep this square defended? Okay, my opponent is trying to set it up. Yeah, trying to set it up. Let's go. Let's go. If they play a move like this, I think I have to play this. Just step away from that nastiness that is looming. Step away from that nastiness as fast as you can. What if we get it with this? What if we get it with this? Maybe I want to sack. I think I can sack. I can sack. My opponent has to be careful. I can sack. Okay, now it doesn't look like I can. It doesn't look like I can sack. Okay, let's say I capture here, and my opponent can recapture. So I capture here, they capture, and I capture here. That annoying queen slides over. That very annoying queen slides over. That queen is very annoying. I don't like the queen. Let's go here. I do not like that queen. Okay. Let's say I capture here. Oh, this queen is defending this square as well. How can one queen be so annoying? How can one queen be so annoying? Now I just want to go here, but my back rank is still soft. That is the issue. My back rank is still soft. I would have loved to go here, but my back rank is very soft. My back rank is very soft. Let me go here. I just want to delete that. Delete that bishop. Maybe they can capture here. I just want to invade. I just want to invade. All right, my opponent declines the trade. My opponent declines it. Let me do this. Looks like I'm asking for trouble with that last move. That last move looks like I'm asking for trouble, but let's see. I think we are going to find out. I want to just sack here. I want to sack here and then play a move like this. But I think I can. But my back rank is still soft. How can one back rank be this soft? How can one single back rank be this soft? My back rank is extremely soft. Let's do this. Maybe I should have hopped in here. I don't think so. My opponent might be thinking of capturing here, but I always have this check, which is a nice check. I think I am happy about. Okay. Now I can play this move. Okay. Now I can play that move. Wow. My opponent is threatening checkmate. They are threatening checkmate. Okay. How do I defend that checkmate? I think I can easily defend it this way. Can't I? What if I just go this way? I think I can go this way. Okay, I can't go there. Let's do this. Okay. And what else can I do? Maybe just go away before you get captured. Maybe, okay, my opponent might be planning some check here, but it doesn't work. They might be planning some check over there, but it doesn't work. Let's go there. Let's go here. Let me trade something before I blunder checkmate. Let's trade before I blunder checkmate. Let's trade before I blunder checkmate. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was a long game. The winner, your challenge will have to be unrated. Please, if you want to play me, the challenge would have to be unrated. Wow, wow, wow. Who is this person that super chat? Thanks a lot for the super chat, bro. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the super chat. I really appreciate. I really appreciate. That's Ray. Ray, I'm happy to see you here. I really appreciate. Wow, I see some challenges coming in. Look at the chat, please. You got 10,000 rupee donation. Yes, I'll look at it. I was definitely going to look at the chat. I was definitely going to look at it. Ray, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ray. I am happy to see you here. Thanks a lot, Ray. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Ray. All right, so let's get going again. Let's get another game going. Looks like I have some challenges coming in. Please, if you want to challenge me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Okay, who am I playing? Who am I playing? Who am I playing? I'm playing the winner guy. Please, Send me unrated challenge. I will happily accept it. I will happily accept it. Hi everyone in the chat. Please, hey bro, how can I play you? You will see an instruction from Streamlab. Just look at the chat above. Just scroll the chat above. You see an instruction from Streamlab. Just follow that instruction and you can play me. What is your 1 minute rating? I'm rated 1.7 in 1 minute chess. I'm rated 1.7. I think I was 1.6 something, but today I just tried to raise it to 1.7. I played some bullet games today before streaming. Before streaming, I played some bullet game and I'm 1.7 in bullet. I am 1.7 in bullet. I might be asking for too much. I've not really studied this line in that Scotch Gambit. That's a line I've not really studied much. I have not really studied that line very much. Just giving that as a secret. I've not studied that line very much. Let's go here. I want to remove this. Remove that bishop. Let's remove that bishop. Yeah, bishop, what is your plan? Because we want to remove you. I'm up and play a move like this. Looks like they can do that. I just remove the bishop, and after the trade, I think I capture here and I'm chilling. I can capture there and I'm chilling. Although the castle into trouble if you ask me, but maybe not too much trouble. Okay, now I can just capture here. Taking advantage of the pin here, I can just capture there. My opponent missed it. Okay, they gave up their queen. They gave up their queen, and who am I not to accept it? Who am I not to accept the queen? I feel like going here. Okay, they can always capture this way, which is not something I think I really appreciate. I wish they can't capture that way. Oh, I blundered that. I blundered that. I blundered that. Let's do this. I blundered that. Wow. Wow, that would have been an annoying blunder. Well, not completely losing because I already have a piece, but it would have been very annoying. Okay, I think I'm just going to capture here. I am just going to capture there. Let me see what my opponent does. Let's see what they do. They have to be careful where they open a discovered attack too. But I might have some back rank issues to worry about. But maybe not quite a big deal. They can open a discovered attack on me, and that's just a back rank issue, but it's not going to work. In your last game, in your last match, are you aware that there was a place you could have sacked the rook? Well, I wasn't aware. I definitely wasn't aware. If I was aware of that, I would sack the rook without thinking twice. Without thinking twice, I would have just sacked the rook. This is when you use your checks. I had to use that check. Okay, now I have to play this move. Because of my back rank, I have some back rank issue that I am not seeing. I am not seeing this back rank issue. Because if my opponent can get a rook over here, that's just checkmate. And they were hitting my queen, so I just had to play something. Now I don't have any back rank issue to nurture anymore. I do not have any back rank issue to nurture anymore. This is under attack. And this is under attack. So what is my opponent going to do? Do that. Play that. Let's be cheeky with this move. Let's be very cheeky. We are looking at this pawn, but that's not our idea. That is not our idea. We have some other plans up our sleeve. We have some other plans up our sleeves, and my opponent just let me have the pawn, but I was never interested in the pawn. I'm up a queen, and it's just plus 3, Abby. It's just 3 points of material. How is that possible? I think it should be more now. It should be more. It should be more. Ray, thanks again. Thanks once again, Ray, for that super chat. I really appreciate. I really appreciate it. I'm threatening to go here. If my opponent plays some nasty move like this, trying to ask my queen some questions, I just pick up that pawn and I'm glad. All right, and what else can I try to do? What else can I try to do? Let's do this. They might ask me the question now. But how are they going to ask me? Okay. For a moment, I thought they were asked in a different way. But they just asked that way. Now this rook is left babysitting that pawn. The rook is just babysitting the pawn. But now the rook can move. Now they can move their rook. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that. I can even go capture here. Saying if they capture here. No, that's asking for so much trouble. So much unnecessary trouble. Alright. Alright. Maybe I might be playing with too much problem in this game. Looks like I might be asking for too much trouble in this game. Looks like I might be asking for too much trouble. I have to be careful before I get myself into one trouble. My opponent wants to capture here and have something running. Let's go here first. Now I'm forcing a rook over here. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to force a rook over here. Then I capture here. That is what I want to do. Force a rook somewhere very unnecessary. And then I can capture there. Now I'm taking advantage of this pin. They can't push that pawn. They would really love to push the pawn, but they can't. And what do I want to do about it now? I think I just want to start pushing pawns. Except maybe I really can't. Let's go here. Okay. Let's go. I can start pushing my pawn forward. I think that I can do. I can start pushing my pawn forward. I can start pushing my pawn forward. Let's go. I am expecting to get it with this check. I am expecting to get it with that check. But now they have to answer the question, are you capturing here or what are you doing? Okay. All right, that doesn't work. Okay, they want to give me this check and win my pawn, but I think I can play this. Now I'm defending this square and I'm trying to just push and promote to a queen. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. That was a good game from you, Shabazz. That was a very good game from you. All right, what is my opponent threatening? They are threatening to still give this check, but I really don't care because I can block the check this way and we'll have a bunch of trade. And I'm coming out with a queen and 2 pawns against 3 pawns. That should be easy. That should be easy. All right, that's good. That is very good. That is very good. Bro, I got a brilliant knight sack in one of my games today. Yes, I was able to find the Great Gift Sacrifice in a bullet game today. I was so proud. I was so happy. But I was also able to lose a game where I was up a queen. All right, let's go another rated game. I'm very close to 2-1. I am very close to 2-1. Can we get that 2-1? Can we get to that 2-1? Let's go here. Maybe go here next. Let's go here. What do we have on the board? Some nasty knight attack in the Karukan. Some nasty knight attack in the Karukan. Let's go here. Sajan gave me love playing that opening. Love playing that knight attack. Usually deals with me anytime he plays it. Let's go here. Let me develop a piece. Problem might be thinking of this. If this was a knight, they would have been thinking of that, maybe trying to pin me, but that's not a knight, so you can't do that. You can't do that. They're going for my knight. They're going for my bishop. Do I want to lose that bishop? Maybe, but maybe not that way. Maybe I don't want to lose the bishop that way. So let's lose it in a different way. Let's lose the bishop in a different way. Okay, that I wasn't expecting. And I think I'm happy with the pawn sitting here, but my opponent just forces something different. They just forced something quite different. Let me do this. Let me do this. Try to defend the pawn that way. And then what else can I try? Let's try this. Okay. I didn't know that was a plan all along. I didn't know that was a plan. Now I feel like going here. My opponent can sack if they wish. I just capture and I'm happy. But maybe they can play a move like this. And I don't think that's a move I should be scared of. This is quite a bold move. This is quite a bold move because it weakens my king side. And maybe that's why I've been losing games. Because I've been playing some silly bold moves. Some very silly bold moves. I have been playing some very, very silly bold moves that sometimes I end up just regretting. Sometimes my opponent just immediately punish me for those moves. So what is going to happen here? What is going to happen? This my bishop is just a very glorified pawn. It is a very glorified pawn. I'm trying to go here. Maybe go in here. All right, let's go here. Trying to ask some questions over there. Maybe I should do this. Just look at my king. My king doesn't have any cloth. My king is left with no clothing. Wow. Wow. My opponent might have ideas of pushing, and if I capture this way, then comes this, and I'm just losing a piece. So let's play another bold and reckless move. Let's play another bold and maybe calculated or reckless, probably reckless move. I don't want them to trade this. I'm happy with their queen sitting here doing nothing. But how do I bring my own pieces into the game to do something? That's a very valid question. That is a very valid question. My opponent might want to play this move, and maybe I should play this. So that when they play this, I can gladly just capture this way. Okay. They just want to hit me with something here. And let's play this. We might still get it hit with that move regardless, but maybe I don't care that much. All right. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that going? I'm not really sure. Let's do this. Maybe it was going here. I don't know. How do I bring my own pieces into the game? That's the $1 million question now. How do you bring your own pieces into the game? My rooks are sitting down, just chilling. They are just chilling in a square they don't really like. And if this rook goes upward, they can just sack, and I can never capture this way. Or maybe I can capture this way, but they can do this, and if I capture, they can capture, and I can't capture this way. So maybe let's play this move. Okay. Don't know if I want to capture there, but maybe I want to. Let's capture once. Okay. I feel like going here now. I think I can. I think I can. And let's say I go here. What happens? They capture. And I will capture. That's quite reckless, I guess. Let's do this. But I really want to trade that bishop. Not because the bishop is doing too much, but the bishop is not really contributing too much to the game. And I don't know which my bishop is even better. I don't even know which bishop is better here. Maybe I should trade it and go for this. My queen is also tied down. Maybe it's high time for me to route my queen and try to go towards a square like this and start feasting on stuff. Maybe it's high time I do that. But immediately I go here. Immediately I go here, this move is coming. Okay, that move doesn't hold any doesn't hold any strength now. That move is just a good blunder. Because if I go here and they play that move, I have this move. Wow, that's quite nice. That is nice. That is nice. Do I want to trade? What if I trade? What should I worry about? What should I worry about? Let's trade. I think I'm coming here next. I'm coming here. Dear queen, what's your plan? Well, maybe the queen is coming in here. Let's see. Okay, the queen goes there. The queen goes there. And I really wish to think that move is just a bad move. That's what I really wish to think. But maybe the move is it's not as bad as I wish it is. Maybe it's not as bad. I'm controlling that file. When my opponent captures there, what can I do? Let's go here. I think I can do this. And what just happened there? What just happened there? All right. Let's say I capture here, which is something I think I would be doing. I think I will be doing that. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, they have this move. They have this move. What if I sacrifice first as well? That's actually a nice strike. That is a nice strike. If I capture here, my opponent just plays this move and I'm losing my queen. And what else can I try? What if I ignore and play a move like this? I think my opponent just captures regardless. So maybe I can play a move like this. That's counter attack. Counter attack. Counter attack. Counter attack. Okay. Now I can remove this annoying bishop. Then play this move. And then what else do I have? Right. I don't have a lot. I really don't have a lot. I really don't have a lot in the position. Maybe I should do this. Let's go here. Trying to secure something that can't be secured. Trying to secure something that cannot be secured. Alright. Alright. Maybe it's a draw. I have 27 seconds. 27 seconds is really small. 27 seconds is really small. How do I survive this? How do I survive this? How do I survive this? 27 seconds, 25. Can I survive 50 moves like this? Can I survive 50 moves like this? Wow. 23 seconds. Can I flag my opponent? That's really being too overly optimistic. Not just optimistic. That would be being overly optimistic. Can I flag my opponent? Can I flag him? Or are they just thinking of a way out before they force a draw? And I'm thinking of a way to not allow the draw again. But is there a way for me to do that? Let's go here. I'm trying to flag them. I'm being overly ambitious. This is what I call being overly ambitious. Being overly ambitious. Or maybe I will get checkmated. Who knows? Maybe I might get checkmated. Okay. All right. I was being overly ambitious. All right. Now, how do you check me? Okay, you don't have to check me. Was it seconds? 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 3 seconds. Wow, I flagged them. I flagged them. Wow. Wow. Wow, I was able to flag my opponent. All right, guys, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in, please. Let the challenge come in. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. When I get there, I'll just accept. 2000 plus rating. Are you rated 2000 plus? I don't mind your rating. As long as I believe you are playing legitimately. All right, happy it. Let's get the game going. Let's get a game going. Up it. Let's get a game going. All right, let's go here. Guys, if you are here to hit that like button, kindly double tap your screen. Double tap that screen to like the stream. I think I should start rhyming. I should start rapping. Double tap that screen to like the stream. Let's go. We're going to see a trade here. Okay, we didn't see any trade. Let's do this. The threat is to go forward. Opponent allows it. Okay. I thought I was playing a 2000 rated player. My opponent allowed it. But anytime you are pinned like this, guys, take note of this. My opponent just made a mistake. Anytime you are pinned like this, and you're about to lose a piece, you always have this move. You always have these moves. Although it's not, you are still losing, it's still not a very good position for you. But you always have these moves to break the pin and at least survive instead of losing a whole piece. So that was just, my opponent was not aware of that. I think they were not aware of that. That is why they allowed themselves just lose a piece there. You always have these moves. Anytime your piece is pinned like that, and then maybe hit with a pawn in the center of the board, you always have that try to break free. I think I want to do this so that my opponent doesn't have this. Because I want to ask this pawn some question. Just remove the pawn. All right, my opponent is trading. Who am I to say no when I am winning? Who am I to say no to trades? This is a very beautiful outpost. Okay, my opponent just gave that up. Don't know why, but I think I can capture here. And while I would love to capture here, my opponent is not going to let me do that. But I'm hitting this pawn and I'm hitting this pawn. But I can't capture all of them at the same time. My opponent can do this. They can do this. Anytime someone is hitting this pawn and maybe a different pawn, you can allow them capture this pawn, because in many cases you can play this move and just get your pawn back, and you have a rook on the 7th rank. That's something you always need to watch out for. Okay, I don't know why my opponent did that. I can even just remove this. I can remove this. Please stop sacrificing like this. This is how you lose games. What's the idea behind the sacrifice? There is really nothing in that sacrifice. There is nothing in that sacrifice. Let me capture here. I can actually capture here, and it's not like this is hanging. The knight is not hanging, and I can always try to force queen trades. Well, no, not even force queen trade, not even force any queen trade. I'm just chilling. I'm just left so many material, and I am chilling. Let me remove this. Maybe I should do this first. Let's remove this. Just wanted to let my opponent know that was just a bad move. That was just a bad move. Maybe I might blunder the game away as usual. But that move is not a good move. That was just a bad move. Let's go here. Hit the queen again. We saying, dear queen, what's your plan? Where is your plan? Okay, they can give me a check here, I guess. Let's go here. Okay, opponent lets me capture there. Not a great move. Not a great move. Can I fault them? Let's go. Let's go here. We are sacking this. We are sacrificing that, but it is not a sacrifice you want to accept. That is not a sacrifice you want to accept. Let me see what my opponent does about the sacrifice. That is not a sacrifice you want to accept. Because once you accept the sacrifice, then comes this move. Then comes this move, and oh, you don't have a pawn here, but this knight is doing some nice job here, making sure it seems like you have a pawn, and this is just checkmate. Yes, that game I was supposed to lose. I was supposed to lose on time, maybe, if my opponent was playing fast. But I think my opponent took some time. My opponent took some time to think about the position to see if they can actually force a win or something. And while they were taking that time, me, I was already deciding that, okay, I will not allow them force a draw. So they burnt their clock, and after burning their clock, they wanted to force a draw, and I declined. I declined the draw. I said, no, I'm not accepting this draw. No way I'm accepting this draw. And it worked very well. Yes, if my opponent moved away, that would be a pin again. Couldn't you check again and then pin the queen? Yes, I could do that, Jacob. I could do that, but my queen. Remember, when I give a check, my queen will be on the last rank, and then my own queen too will also be hanging. While my opponent's queen is hanging, my own queen will also be hanging as well. What's your name, Alex? What's your name? My name is Justice. My name is Justice of Video Who. You can leave the middle name. That middle name, even some Nigerians find it difficult to pronounce. So my name is Justice. All right, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Should I try another game? Should I try another rapid? Should I try? What am I even talking about rapid? Should I try another Bleach game? Guys, if you are here to hit the stream, if you are here to hit the like button on the stream, kindly help me do that. Let's go. Apit wants to revenge. Apit wants to pay me back. Let's go here. Let's go. I think I might be interested in playing moves like this. Asking some difficult questions, but maybe there's nothing going on there. Can I do this? And Apit seems to be playing this well. I don't like that, the fact that I can't land something over there. Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm setting up something called the fishing pole trap. Guys, I'm setting up the fishing pole trap. That is what I'm setting up. I'm setting up the fishing pole trap. I am setting up the fishing pole trap. Looks like my opponent is not going to castle. Maybe I should have gone here instead. Let's go here. Pin that. Okay. I feel like going here now. Okay, my opponent just castled that way, which is very interesting. That is very interesting. I feel like going here, but maybe it does nothing. I was setting up the fishing pole trap over there. My opponent just say, count me out of that, which could be a very nice decision from them. They say, count me out of that. Count me out of that fishing pole nonsense. That's what my opponent says. Just count me out of that fishing pole nonsense. I'm not going to consign myself with that. Let's go. Okay. That looks bad. That looks bad, but maybe it is not bad. Maybe it is not bad. I feel like capturing here. But when they recapture, they have some nasty threats coming my way, which I don't think I like. I don't think I like. I like that being cut off. I like this battery being cut off by their own pawn. Because if I capture there, they recapture, and this battery just comes to life. Maybe not losing for me, but not a position I think I want to be in. Not a position I want to be in. Now, I might have threats of capturing here, but that's very... Can't I just go here? Can't I just go there? Isn't that just something free? Isn't that just something free? All right. Looks like my opponent is blundering stuff. My opponent is blundering stuff. And guys, I have a sacrifice here. You can pause. Okay. I thought it's the short video that I'm creating. I thought it was one of those short I'm creating. But I will say I have a sacrifice here. You can pause the video to see if you can find it. But I don't. Do I have? Do I have? I'm thinking of sacking here, but I don't have a checkmate. I do not have a checkmate. So what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? I want to play this move, guys. I'm trying to set up something here. I want to play this move. I want to play this. I want to go here and give a check. Oh. That was just a blunder. That's just a blunder. That's just a blunder. That is just a blunder. Okay. Thank goodness that's defended. Else that would have been a very beautiful blunder. Oh. Wow. Looks like it's still a blunder. I was just thinking if I had some better moves. Looks like I should have had some good moves. I should have had some good moves in that position. The sacrifice I was talking about was sacking the rook and then coming here. Was not checkmate. Sadly, that's not just checkmate. In as much as I would love it to be checkmate, it's just not. Let me capture another pawn. I don't see a reason not to. I really don't see a reason not to. So let's do it. Let's capture another pawn. And when they play a move like this, I think I can capture here, then do this, and then do that. In as much as I would love to play something quite different, I think I just have to capture here first, and then capture here. Before I get myself into serious trouble, let's go here. I want that rooks connected. And since we are already in the end game, I didn't want to castle. So, and I want the rooks connected. I didn't want to castle and have my king far away from the business. That's why I'm doing that. Right, my opponent is very much interested in the trades. Let's go here. Ask that knight. Dear knight, what is your plan? Dear knight, what is your plan? I'm about to be up 3 pawns, I guess. Is the knight trapped? The knight is trapped. Okay, the knight is not trapped. They have the square. They have that square. Let me try to activate my king. Okay, and let's go for a pawn here. Let's go for a pawn here or there and be happy. Is the knight trapped? Okay, the knight is not. Hopefully I don't get my own knight trapped. Let's do this. My opponent was going for my knight and something I don't think I want. Let's do this. And maybe I should start pushing these pawns. Maybe I should start pushing the pawns. No, maybe. Alright, my opponent is interested in this pawn. And oh, I felt like going here and keeping that knight at bay. That's what I'm going to do. Now that knight is trapped. Okay. At least, so it seems like the knight is trapped. Except maybe it is not. Let's go here. They can always play this move, which I really don't like, but they can. Okay, now I'm just going here. Going here, I just want to feast on all of these pawns. Feast on those pawns, and what else can I do? I don't think I have to worry myself about some en passant and letting this knight into the game. The knight is not getting into the game anytime soon. So let's leave it. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. Now I have a pawn that is unstoppable. Okay, let's say I go forward. What does my opponent do? Let's do this. All right, let's go. I want to go and attack this pawn. Where do I have to be? I have to be here. So, okay, that knight is going nowhere. The knight is going nowhere. Let's go here. The knight is going nowhere. Let's go here. Now I just want to feast on these pawns. Feast on those pawns. And my opponent has a knight that is locked. That's why they say a knight on the rim is dim. It is very, very dim. A knight on the rim is not just dim. It's very, very dim. I think I can play this move now. Am I queening? I'm not queening because they have this. Okay. So let's do this. Now, what else do I want to do? Let's do this. The knight is pinned. The knight is just trapped. The knight can't go anywhere. And slowly but surely, I just win the game. Alright guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. You should take the pawn. Yes, I should have just taken the pawn. I was just thinking of tactics that were not there. I was just seeing tactics that were not there. Alright, Apit. I think we have played quite some games. Let me get some other games going. Let's play rated games. Alright, let's go here. Can I get some winning games? Can I win some more games? Alright, I have some friend requests. If you also want to be my friend on chess.com, do not hesitate. Let that friend request come in. Let the friend request come in. Let's go. What do we have here? We have the modern defense. Looks like my opponent. Okay, now it's now the Sicilian accelerated dragon. Some accelerated dragon stuff. Okay, for a moment I thought I was losing that. And looks like I will still lose it. Looks like I'm going to lose it. Looks like I am going to lose it. Because how am I defending it? Let's go here. My opponent is sitting this, which I think I can't allow. I don't think I can allow that. Mikasu. Let's go here. Setting up some stuff here, even though there is nothing there. So why did you sack that? Why did you sack that? I'm going here. Now I'm just pushing away. Just stay away from that fork. Okay, I had this move. Okay. My opponent sacrificed and they just became desperate after the sack. Why did they sack that? Maybe they were thinking they have the knight hopping in and maybe winning something back. Somebody is sending me a challenge. Let me challenge you. Let me send you the challenge. and make it unrated. Please, if you want to play me, I'm happily going to play you. Just make sure the challenge is unrated so that we can have some fun and not have to worry about our rating points. So the game can just be fun and we don't have to worry about rating points. Please, if you want to challenge me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. But let me challenge this person and make the challenge unrated. All right, Salam Gunhal, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. 2-1, let's go. Was I able to get to 2-1? Yes, I got it. I got 2-1. I missed several opportunities there, but I still got 2-1. I missed several opportunities there. We have some peer defense stuff going on. I think I face this peer defense a lot, so maybe it's high time for me to go and study a lot of opponents. As a beginner, you just want to know a few opponents and just stick to them. But maybe at my level now, I need to be sound in several opponents. I need to be at least sound in several opponents. Because now I face different kind of stuff. Face the peer defense, just different kind of stuff. Let's do this. Am I worried about this pin? Definitely not. I am definitely not. We might get the Greek gift sacrifice. We might get the Greek gift sacrifice. We might get the Greek gift sacrifice. Let's go. All right. My opponent is just going to take that away immediately. Let's go. I was happy we might get the Greek gift sacrifice, and my opponent says, no, not on my watch. Not on my watch. What if I capture here? My opponent just hops in. I think I would love to play a move like this instead. Right. Maybe I should castle first. Let me castle. Let me castle. I'm not sure what my opponent wants with that move. Next move, I'm just going here. I am just going here. Right? I'm just going here next. Eating everything in their position. And we might see a trade, I guess. I would have loved to remove this first. Maybe play a move like this first. But let's see what my opponent does. Let's see what they play. All right. All right. See, I was even thinking, playing very seriously. I thought I was playing a rated game. For a moment, I thought I was playing a rated game. I don't know. I'm 2-1, and I really only have one opening plus. Something I know. Yes, I'm also around 2-1 too. I am also around 2-1. Isn't that just bad? Isn't that just bad? Right. What if I go here? Let's go here. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. I am hitting that. We might see a move like this, I guess. Which might not be too bad, I guess. I think I will just remove this. Okay. That's not bad. That is not bad. I really want to just sack here, but that might be asking for too much trouble. What if I just go here? What if I just do this instead? Instead of all of that, what if I just do this and then do this? Okay. And then what else can I do? I can do this. Pin that piece. Pin the piece. Wow. I'm pinning the piece, but there's really nothing going on there. Wow. My opponent was able to get a very playable position. That I've gone here. Maybe that's quite unnecessary. Maybe that's just unnecessary, right? Should I be scared of that trade? Maybe I shouldn't. Let's start pushing something over here. If I capture here, they are just infiltrating with their rook, which is not something I think I want to allow. That's a very reasonable move. Right, and then maybe I want to go do this. I want to do this. I just want to pile up there. Pile up, be the piling up man. Maybe they will go here. I don't know. Since their king is on this part of the board, we want to push pawn on that part of the board. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Pushing pawns on that part of the board where the king is situated. Push pawns. Push pawns. Getting quite interesting. It is getting very interesting. Let's go here. Getting very interesting. Now that pawn looks like it is hanging. But what did I do there? What did I do there? I think I should have just played this. I should have just played this, taking advantage of the pin here. And my opponent is just completely lost. They will just be completely lost. But I let them lose. I let my opponent lose as usual. Someone who can be very generous with the position. Let them lose. Let's do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just want to land something else here and then go for this pawn. Okay. Let's do this. We just want to force the king somewhere and we go back here. That is exactly what we want to do. Now I think I can play this. Yeah, I can play this with intentions of going here next. Or do I have a better plan? Do I have a better move? Let's say I go here, check. No, they always have this move and I don't have anything. So let's do this. Let's do this. We have this check and I think I'm crushing. Even though two rooks are usually better than a queen in many cases, because my opponent king is just completely opened like this, I'm just crushing, and I think that's just checkmate now. I think that is just checkmate now. That's just checkmate. That is just checkmate. All right, if you are watching and you want to play me, let the challenge come in. King KX E4 is better. All right, all right, whatever. Say whatever, bro. How are you doing, bro? Did you learn the Vienna? I started learning it. That was what I was even saying today. I said I started learning the Vienna, but I just got distracted and I didn't complete. I followed the stuff from the board, but I ain't seen any option to challenge you. All right, Cool Ichigo, what's your username? Cool Ichigo. Cool Ichigo, what's your username? Cool Ichigo, since you want to play me, please, your username, please. Your username, let's quickly get a game going. Your username, let's get a game rolling. Cool Ichigo. Cool Ichigo. Please, just drop your username in the chat so that I will challenge you. Yusuf, thank you. Mohammed, am I pronouncing that correct? Okay, let's say Ayub. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. I'm not seeing the option. Cool Ichigo, just drop your username in the chat, yeah? All right, guys, I just had to quickly take that break. Blua, there are many other people who wants to play. Yes, I know Cool Ichigo has been begging to play me. That's why I just want to quickly play one game with him. That's why I just want to quickly play. Okay, I guess you are not talking to me. Please let the challenge come in now. Okay, see many challenge here. I wish I could accept all the challenges here. Let's go Cool Ichigo. Is this Cool Ichigo? I don't think so. I don't think so. But if you challenge me and I didn't accept, please send the challenge again. Cool Ichigo, if you are listening, please drop your username. I would like to play you. I would love to play you. Drop your username. Let's get going. Okay. My opponent is very aggressive. Are we going to see a trade here? A trade that way, which is something you usually don't want to be doing. You usually don't want to be trading your pieces so early in the game and trading your bishop, your light square bishop so early in the game. In the Karokan, usually white light square bishop is the stronger bishop in the Karokan because black has their own weak bishop to be the light square bishop. If I'm even making any sense. If I'm making any sense with that gibberish I just said. What's that? Okay, they want to go here, which is quite interesting, but I'm not going to let it happen. We might see a move like this, trying to just solidify that in the center and say, what are you going to do about it? We might see that, but I think that might be asking for some trouble. I think that move is asking for some trouble. All right, my opponent just goes away and say, count me out of that. Count me out of that. All right, so let's castle. Let's play some principal chess and just castle. I really feel like just attacking that and say, please go away immediately, but don't think I have that option. And what else would I love to do? Let's pin that. Let's be annoying with the pin. Let's try to be annoying with the pin. Not like the pin does anything. The pin doesn't do too much in the position. The pin does not do too much in the position. So let's see. Let's see what my opponent is cooking. Let me see what they are cooking. Because I know I am cooking something. I am cooking something. Let me see what my opponent is cooking. Let's see what they are cooking. Coolikigo, what's your username? Isaac, please, if you know how to send challenge, just send challenge again. Coolikigo, you can write in your username in the chat here. And I will happily accept. Why are you moving the pieces like this? Okay, I know why. Probably so that you can reroute it this way. But don't you think that's too much? Don't you think that's too much? But maybe it's not too much because this pin is usually extremely very annoying. Oh, look at what I did. Just look at what I did. Look at what I did. Just look at what I played. Just look at what I played. Let's go here. And let's go here. Oh, I missed the opportunity to grab a pawn. I missed the opportunity to grab a pawn. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I hate this pin. When I was an intermediate player, that pin pisses me off a lot. I usually check a lot of videos online to see how to counter that pin. I did that a lot. Let's do this so that we can bring this rook over into the game. Okay, now my opponent has unpinned and maybe they are happy. Let's try to start up something else. Let's try to start up something else. We are going to start up something else. Let's go here. What is the intention of that move? The intention is just to go forward. Ask the queen and the knight, what are your plans? Okay, now my opponent helps me on double. And I still wish to play this move, but my opponent has this check, which is really annoying. Which is very annoying. Let's go here. Let's go here. I don't want to lose my bishop. I guess I don't want to lose my bishop, so let's do this. My opponent is playing very actively. They are playing very well. My opponent is playing some nice chess, some very nice chess. So what can I say? What can I say? They are playing some nice chess. And the fact that they see some of my threats coming is actually nice. Actually nice. They're actually thinking about my own moves, which is what you want to do if you want to get better at chess. You actually want to think about your opponent's moves too. You actually want to also think about your opponent's move. Just take some little time to think about your opponent's move. Guys, if you are watching and you are yet to hit that like button, you are not doing well. You are not doing well. Help me smash that like button. I think that move is bad. That move is bad, I think. Maybe my opponent wants to do this, I guess. But I think I might just say good luck on that. This knight can't move away. The knight can't move away. Even though the knight would love to run away. The knight would love to run away from this pawn. Run away. But if the knight moves somewhere, I have this beautiful battery. And that's just checkmate. I have the bishop and the queen lined up this way. And that will just be a checkmate. Okay, they give up the knight this way. Which I also think doesn't work. Now I have the en passant. And I have this move. I don't think it's as strong as it used to be. Maybe they can capture this way now. But let's see. Maybe they just lured my queen into some square where when they capture, something is lingering. Let's go here. Trying to trade. We are up material. So let's get some pieces traded. And when we get a piece traded, okay. I really feel like blocking this way, but I can't. Let's do this. My opponent has to be careful because I have this move, and that's a very nasty pin. That is a very nasty pin, so they have to be careful. And I also have ideas of playing moves like this, trying to remove this knight. Say, this knight, you are very annoying. Just get away. My opponent missed this pin. It's very far, so it's very easy to miss. It is very far, so it is very easy to miss. My opponent missed it, and they are in trouble now. They are in serious trouble now, because I'm going to be up 9 points of material. 9 points of material, and that should be easy. That's a good game from you, Richo. Let's leave it as Richo. Richo, that's a good game from you. Sorry. All right, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Cool Ikigo said he wants to play, but I didn't see any challenge. Hi everyone. Welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. I am very happy to see you here. I am very happy to see you here. Hi everyone. All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Okay. Isaac Matthew, a challenge is coming your way. Cool Ikigo didn't drop their username. Okay. Isaac is currently playing. Okay. Spot edits. Let's get going. I think I lost to Spot edits recently, did I? Oh, I thought I lost to you recently. Maybe I'll lose to you today. Yes, you can challenge me. Cool Ikigo, you didn't drop your challenge. You didn't drop your username. I asked for your username. I don't know if you are not understanding what I am saying. I don't know if you don't understand what I'm saying. Drop your username, please, so that I can challenge you myself. And since you don't know how to challenge me, I am asking you to just drop your username so that I challenge you. All right, and oh, my opponent loves the Alien Gambit. They love the Alien Gambit a lot, and they have not succeeded in winning me with the Alien Gambit. Are they going to succeed today? Are they going to succeed today? Maybe. Maybe they will succeed today. Okay, I feel like capturing here, but when I capture there, I feel like capturing here, and after the trade, maybe capture here. But the sad thing is, when I do that, opponent has some discovered check here, and I'm just losing my queen. So let's stay away from that nastiness. Let's stay away from that. Let's say, please hold on to your pawn while I hold on to my own pawn. Let's hold on to our pawns respectively. And what am I even doing here? I know there used to be a sacrifice here in the Alien Gambit, which is usually a brilliant move, but I'm not sure if it's in this position. I don't think it is in this position, but in some lines, there is a sacrifice here, and white will just be crushing. I don't think it works here. It doesn't work here. It doesn't work here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go. Let's go. I know capturing here sometimes can be declaration of trouble. So I'm just going to step away. I am just going to step away. I know from experience that sometimes capturing there is asking for very serious trouble. Not on serious trouble, I mean extremely serious trouble. So I'm going to stay clear from that. I'm going to say no, just let me be. I'm not interested. Should I be worried? My opponent wants to give some check here. They want to capture there. Taking advantage of the pin here and saying, what are they even saying? Or maybe I can stay away from that. I guess I can stay away from that. Can't I just stay away from that by playing a move like this? Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? All right. Let's do it. Hit that queen. Hit the queen. Okay. That's nice. That is nice. That is nice. That is very nice. Looks like I might have asked for serious trouble in this game. I might have asked for some very serious trouble in this game. Let's go here. My opponent was threatening checkmate, I guess, which I don't think I want to be part of. So let's see what they play. Let's see what my opponent hits me with. Oh! 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 How did I miss that? That was a good game from you, Spotted It. That was a very good game from you. All right. All right. All right, let's go, Nikolai. You can send me a challenge, please. If you want to play me, just send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Unrated. You have dropped your username, but I can't find it. Can you just drop it again? Can you drop it again? All right, I guess I have to move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Okay, Nicolites, let's get going. Please, if you send me a challenge, there's a 2-1 on the queue. There is a 2-1. I'll be accepting your challenge very soon. There 2-1. Let me see if I can actually play a 2-1. How did I blunder that game away? How did I blunder that game away? If my opponent lets me, I'm going for the Alien Gambit. Let me see if I can get a win from the Alien Gambit. Let's go. Please play this. Please play that. My opponent is not doing that. Please play that. Please play that. My opponent seems to be saying no. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Right. Looks like they might not be interested. Okay. They finally did it. They finally did it. Okay. And then what else? Let me cancel as well. Maybe I have nothing in my own now. Maybe I have nothing. I really feel like going here. Maybe I should have done that. I think I should have done that. I should have done that. Okay. Let's go here. My opponent has to be careful. They have to be careful. All right. All right. Let's go here. I think I can do that. So let me do that. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Looks like the material is just equal now. I think my queen deserved I think my queen should have gone somewhere here. And I should have been chilling. I think my queen should have gone somewhere there and I should have been chilling. But I just misplayed it. Let's go here. Let's go here. Opponent might be interested in going for this pawn, but I don't think that's a pawn I really care too much about. I don't really care about that pawn. I don't care too much about that pawn because I can always play this move and infiltrate. And having a rook in the 7th rank in this position is like a dream come true. It's like a dream come true. So I want my dream to come true. So let's go. Let's go. The knight hopping in here. That is a very nice move. Looks like a very nice move. But my opponent says not a move they are interested in. Trying to bait my opponent to capturing here, but looks like my opponent is a principled person and they are not interested. They are just not they are simply not interested in that. Now I might be considering a move like this. Trying to pin that. Trying to pin this. Let's pin that. Okay. And then what else can I try? What else can I try? think I might be interested in defending this. Let me defend my pawn. What's the clock situation? I think I should be winning. If you ask me, I would say I should be winning. If you ask me, or maybe I'm far from winning. Who knows? Okay, my opponent wants that trade. If you ask me, I would say that's not really a nice trade, but they want it. Who am I to say no to it? Let's go here. I want to go here, but I don't really have anything going on there. I don't have anything going on. All right, my opponent wants the knight to hop in. Let me do this. Wow. Let's go here. These players are playing quite impressive. They are playing some very impressive chess, to be very honest. They are playing some very impressive chess. Let's go here. My opponent wants to capture this. They want to do that. Okay. And I have to play this move because this move was also looming. That was looming. That was looming. That was just sitting there waiting. How am I not crushing in this game? How am I not crushing? I should be crushing. All right. Hello. You don't want that smoke. Clairvoyant, if you accept the alien gambit is very tricky. It is very tricky. It is very, very tricky. It is very, very tricky. Let's do this. Let's go here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Nikolai is just trying to squeeze me. Let's go here. Nikolai is trying to squeeze me. Nikolai is trying to squeeze me. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? All right. I think that was asking for trouble. You didn't have to trade that rook. I don't think you have to trade that rook. Now, okay. Can capture here. I can capture here. Okay, I know why my opponent traded that. They are claiming that these two pieces is usually better than one. And let's see how valid that claim is. That claim is very valid, but no, I don't think in this position it is. I don't think it is valid in this position. Because I have a lot of pawns that would be rolling. I have a lot of pawns. Okay. Let's go here. Right. I really feel like keeping that queen king somewhere very tight. Feel like keeping that king somewhere very tight. Now I'm looking at this. Okay, my opponent captures there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Let's do this. I want to support my pawn so I can give this check. Okay. My opponent threatening anything I should be worried about. Probably not. Let's go here. Wow. I really must say this was a good game from my opponent. I must say that was a very good game. Where is that knight going? Are they planning to just checkmate me? Let's go here. I don't think there is any checkmate. There's any knight bishop checkmate here. I don't think so. I don't think there is any. Let's go. I don't think there is any bishop knight checkmate. Let's go here. And I'm just queening next. On the next move, I am just queening. Right? And if they capture here, I have this check. I have so many pawns. So the knight and bishop, the knight and bishop against the rook was just not enough. It was just not enough. All right, guys, if you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Let that challenge come in. Please make the challenge unrated, please. Make the challenge unrated. If you are yet to hit the like button, all right, I'm playing a 2-1 now. There are a lot of challenges here. Let's go 2-1. Let's go 2-1. Let's go 2-1. We playing this 2-1. There is a very strong opponent. This is a very strong opponent. I think I might have asked for too much trouble in this game. Might have asked for too much trouble. Don't know why you did that, but doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad. I'm even losing this. I'm just going to get destroyed by this 2-1. I'm getting destroyed by this 2-1. I am getting destroyed by this 2-1. Am I? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm getting destroyed, but let's see. We are going to find out. Okay, maybe I should have hopped something in here. Hopped something in there. Let's do that. Let's do that. Ooh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go here. Let me go here. The battle is on. I'm down 2 pawns. I am down 2 pawns. I'm trying to set up something that is not setting up. I am trying to set up something that is not setting up. Okay. The position is looking nice. Looking nice, I guess. What if I capture here? I think that might be asking for too much trouble. What if I capture here? That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Let's say I capture here. The reason I want to capture here is because they can't capture here, but if they capture here, but they can just ignore and remove this, which is not something I think I'm happy about. Let's do this instead. Let's do that. My opponent is thinking. They are thinking, how are they going to accept it? Okay. Okay, the account just joined 9 days ago, so they didn't know they have to capture there. This account looks interesting. They don't know. They don't even capture immediately. The account looks very interesting. They won't capture with their king. Wow, that's really bold. Let's go here. All right, let's go. All right, not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. Let's go here. Maybe I should have given this check, except I really didn't. I really don't gain too much from that. I really do not gain anything much from that. My opponent is just trying to trap me. If I capture there, they're just coming in here and I'm just trapped. So I can't do that. Even though I really wish to do that, I can't do that. Even though I really wish to do that, I can't do that. So let's go. All right. Let's go. 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 Okay, if you're wondering why I sack that, it's not as if I have any checkmate. I'm just saying if you capture here, then the defender of this knight has been removed and I can capture and I can recapture. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm claiming. My plan was to capture here initially, but if I capture here, the king just capture and the king is a good defender. Okay. All right. So what can I play here? I really wish to play something else. I really don't want to move that, but I don't think I have those options. I don't think I have those options. I would really love to play something else, but let me play this before I get into serious trouble. Before I get into serious trouble, let's play that. I get it with this, all right? That doesn't look pretty, but what do I know? My opponent is banking on their 1 pawn advantage. We have some rook context here. The rook are contesting. The rook are just contesting who is going to take over that file. That's what the rooks are saying. Rooks are saying who is taking over the file. Let's do this. Am I winning this? I don't know. Opponent king can be divided. I have a pass pawn here. And I want to try to bring my king over, and their king has to babysit this pawn. Their king has to babysit that pass pawn. They also have their own pass pawn, but my bishop is doing a good job protecting this square. So let's go. Let's go forward. If I can get my king here, I'm just happy. I am just chilling. But my opponent is not going to let that happen. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay. I think I might need to start pushing that pawn before I get into serious trouble. I need to start. Okay. Maybe they want to move somewhere and maybe push the pawn. What if I trade? Can I trade? I think I can. I think I can trade. Let's go. Maybe that's just a big blunder. Maybe that's just a very massive blunder. Let's go here. My opponent has 2 pass pawn now that I have to babysit. Okay, they don't even capture. They did not even capture. They might be banking on moves like this. Could I have pushed forward? What if I had capture here and then push forward? I'm going nowhere. Let's go here. Think I might just end up flagging this person. Think that's my only chance. Think that is my only chance. Flag them. Flag the person. Except they unlock some super speed. Except they unlock some super speed. Except they unlock some super speed. I should be crushing. You can't touch any of my pawns. If you capture here, this pawn is running. Or maybe my opponent is claiming that their own pawn is also running as well. Let's go here. Oh, that is their claim, I guess. Wow. Wow, I was able to win on the clock. Wow, that was really strong. That was a very strong opponent. Cool Ichigo, I've asked you for your username, and I don't know if you are just using me to catch cruise, as we call it in Nigeria. I don't know if you are just using me to catch cruise. I've asked you for your username. I can't see your username. Hello, upcoming GM. I sent you a challenge. Okay, cool Ichigo. Maybe you are the 2-1 I just played. Maybe you are the 2-1 I just played. Okay, Etini, please let your challenge come in. Etini, send in your challenge and I'll happily accept. Etini, I didn't see your challenge and I saw other challenges, so I'm accepting. Etini, please send in your challenge. Okay, Eagle hunting. Is this the Eagle hunting I used to play? Okay, yes, it is. Eagle hunting, everybody is beating me today, so it might be your chance to beat me as well. So try your best to beat me. I play worst game possible, missing so much tactics. Sajan Gaming, just check my games. You know you are not playing any worst game. I am the master of worst games. Sometimes I play very good games. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. Sometimes I miss tactics that 200 rated players would not miss. Let's go here. I don't like the way my position feels. It feels really, really cramped. So that's why I play that move. My opponent can hit me with this. They can hit me with that. And I would love to play this move, except I really can't because they have this move. So let's do this. Right, so I'm asking some question. Yeah, bishop. I love to, okay, for a moment I thought I could have captured there. No, I couldn't. It was never there. There was never that capture. That capture was never sitting there. If I had gone here, aside from this pawn is hanging, my opponent could have sacked their bishop here. And I'm forced to accept that sacrifice or maybe go forward here. And they are just chilling. They are just chilling. Their position is just good. Their position is just too good because I can no longer castle and my king is just on the center of the board, which I don't really think I can allow. I don't think I can allow that. So what's going to happen here? What is going to happen? All right. Opponent seems very interested in something quite very interesting. They are interested in something quite very interesting. Maybe I allow too much counterplay in this game. Let's go. Let's go. I might have allowed too much counterplay in the game. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's go. I think maybe I should have just castled. Oh, castling there is asking for so much trouble. So much trouble that I can't ask for. That's extreme trouble. Trouble that I have to stay away from. Castling there was asking for so much trouble. The kind of trouble I should stay away from. So let me see what my opponent is cooking. Wow, that's a nasty fork. That is a nasty low royal fork. Playing very badly. I am playing extremely badly. I am playing extremely badly. It's some extreme level of bad chess. Let's go here. And what else? Where else do I want to go? Let's go here. Let me go here. And I'm losing. I'm losing. Am I going to lose this game? Depends on my opponent. They will have to play very fast. If they want to win this game, they might want to play very fast. Because that's how you win me. That's how you win against me in this position. Else you're not winning against me. You have to play fast. You have to play fast. You have to play very fast. Alright. We need to stay away from any of that nastiness. I really want to stay away. I don't want to, but what are my options? What are my options? I think the more pieces we get traded, the more problem I have coming for me on the board. The more problem on the board. Let me do this. Let's go. Okay. Wow, did I miss something? For a moment, I thought I missed something. Maybe I didn't miss anything. What if I go here? My opponent just goes for a pin. Nice step away. If they capture. I have how many attackers? Let me do this. My opponent is promising me that they are going to destroy me this time around. My opponent is promising me that they are going to destroy me this time around. And I'm just trying to say good luck. Good luck on that. Maybe they will be able to keep to their promise. I don't know. I don't know if they will be able to do that. Let's do this. Let's stay away. We're giving up that for 2 pieces, but all right, let's go. We're giving up that for 2 pieces, but I can't just stay looking. I can't stay looking. I can't stay looking. Okay. Where do I even go? Where can I go? What's the time situation? The time situation is not looking too pretty as well. The time situation is not looking too pretty as well. Their opponent still have a lot of playing to do. beat me. They have a lot of playing to do. Their opponent. I'm thinking, let's say I go here, capture. Opponent goes here, and I go here. I think I'm chilling. I think I should be okay like this. I think I should be okay. Think I should be okay. I think I should be okay. Okay. Am I not chilling? Maybe I'm chilling. Okay. They even have a pawn. They had a pawn. They had opportunity to grab a pawn. On their way going out, they had opportunity to grab a pawn. Or they refused to. Who am I to say they should have accepted it? Let's go here. Can I flag this guy? This guy will be very happy to win me. And I would be very happy to flag him. I would be very happy to flag him. Let's go. Let's be the flagging champion. We are trying to flag you. And you have to be very careful because I am trying so hard to flag you. I am trying very hard to flag you. Wow, my opponent is not trying to let me lose, but maybe they have let me lose. Maybe they have just let me lose. Maybe they have let me lose. Oh, I was jubilating. I was jubilating. I thought I had something. I had nothing. Let's go. Going to flag you. That was the plan all along. That was the plan all along. Flag you. That was the plan. That was the plan. Okay. All right. I need to play fast. Guys, I need to play fast. I was going to checkmate them. I was going to checkmate them. Eagle hunting, that was a good game from you. You had your chances. You had your chances. And I escaped again. I escaped again as usual. I just escaped again as usual. Eagle hunting, you are going to bring me down one day. You are going to bring me down one day. Uh-oh. Can someone give a tutorial on how to send challenge? That's the tutorial from Streamlab above there. Just click that link there. Click that link. When you click the link, it will take you to my chess.com profile. You will see a challenge button there. Just click that challenge and I will receive the challenge and I will accept it and I'll get going. He took the wrong piece. Should have taken the rook with the knight. Yes, my opponent was crushing me in that game. There was no two way about it. Okay. What's this? What's this? What's this? I don't think I can play this. The odd is too much. The odd is too much. The odd is too much. And I'm not even accepting rapid game. I'm accepting bliss. Please, let's make it bliss. That odd is too much. The odd is too much. But maybe it's not too much. I don't think that odd is too much. Two rooks and a queen. The odd might not be too much. The odd might not be too much in that game. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting them to capture this way. Who captures that way? I wasn't expecting that. My opponent just strikes with that. And they strike correctly. That was a correct strike. I wasn't expecting that. Hmm. I was expecting they would capture with their knight, but my opponent decided no. Why capture with the knight when you can capture with something else? That's just a free piece. That is just a free piece, and I'm happily grabbing it. My opponent forgot I was no longer pinned. I was no longer pinned again. So I just saw free piece and I happily grabbed free piece. Let's go here. Pick up something else. Hit the rook. Tell the rook, go somewhere else. That's what I'm telling the rooks. I would love to do this, but maybe I can't. I think that would be asking for some trouble. If I go here, how am I escaping? There is no escape route. So let's just go back. Let's peacefully go back. Peacefully go back. And then demand the file by power, by force. By power, by force. By power, by force. By power, by force. All right. I think I'm happy with trading. I am winning and I'm very happy with the trades. Let's go here. Okay. I wanted to infiltrate. You really don't want me to infiltrate because my rook would have been kind of useless until you let me play that move. Until you let me play that move, my rook wasn't the best rook in the board. On the board, my rook wasn't the best rook. Let's go here. Now I'm threatening to just pick this up. And there's no way to defend it. And once this pawn chain fall, the following pawn, the pawns behind it would start falling. And the good thing is that my king is here, so there's no infiltrating. In the rook endgames, you don't want your opponent's you don't want your opponent rook to infiltrate. Now let's play a cool tactics, guys. Let's play a cool tactic. Okay, my opponent doesn't even do any of that. And now I think I will just capture here. I'm still baiting them to capture here. And I have this cool tactics. That's what I wanted. I wanted to win the rook that way. Let's trade the rooks that way. While I win myself a pawn. And I am hoping I don't get trapped. And I win myself a pawn. And I'm hoping I don't get trapped. That's very funny. Let's do this. It will take my opponent can't even infiltrate. This knight is doing some good job here. The knight is doing some good job. Let's go. Now this pawn is falling as well. Okay, this game is over now. This game is just over now. Wow, that was a nice game. That was a nice game. If you had more time, I will just... If I have more times, I will just push in pawn. Yes, I think pushing pawns would have been nice. Please, if you want to play me, make the challenge unrated and 5 minutes. Cool guy, let's get going. Cool guy, let's get going. Let's get going, cool guy. Let's go. All right, what do I want to do now? What do I want to do? What do we even have on the board? The advanced variation of the Karukan. I think I want to do this. Sometimes they just sacrifice here, but I don't think it's in this position. I don't think that works in this position. I was looking at something on Chessable. Some weird long lines that nobody will is ever going to play. Okay, for a moment I panicked. Thought I just asked for so much trouble in that game. But I asked for so much trouble in that position. Let's go. If they capture here, they just help me trade. My opponent just helps me trade, which I think I'm happy with. They just help me trade. And if they capture here with their queen, they just help me play this move as well. They just help me develop with a tempi. So let me see what they play. Okay, my opponent is going for checkmate. Like, why not? Is there a reason not to? Oh, okay, now that's hanging. For a moment, I thought it was hanging before. For a moment, I thought it was hanging before. Okay, right. Now I can do this. Now this pawn is threatened. The pawn is threatened. Right, and let's do this. Let's go and threaten some other pawn. Let's go threatening some other pawn. But my opponent can let me capture and maybe bring a rook here. And my opponent has their pieces very well coordinated. They have a very well coordinated pieces. For a 300 rated player, that's actually good. Let's say a 400, a 400 rated player, that's some nice coordination there. That is some nice coordination. They played the opening very well. My opponent played the opening very well. My opponent is still going for their checkmate, but they forgot that my knight is there. They were going for this checkmate. They were just very desperately going for that checkmate, and they forgot to ask themselves, what is my opponent going to play when I play that move? Forgot to ask that question, and that was a very important question. That was a very important question. I think I could have played. Okay, no. If I had played that, I just lose. Okay, I just lose. I was thinking, can I do this now? I still can't. I still can't. I still can't to do that. Maybe I should prepare it like this. Because a knight on this kind of square with something else here, the knight is usually trapped. The knight is usually trapped, especially when you have something controlling the square. If I could play this move, that would have the knight would have been trapped in just one move. But I can't play that. Okay, my opponent just goes that way. They want me to trade and help them out, but what if I play this move? Am I getting trapped? I don't think I'm getting trapped. When I hit me with this move, I think I'm going forward this way. Am I losing this pawn? That should be the question I am asking myself. That should be the question I am asking myself. Let's go here. I wish I have a bishop. I just want to start an attack and just end this game very quickly. Upcoming GM, my username is Nibrazim. Can you accept my challenge after this? Yes. Just make sure to send the challenge. Make sure it is unrated and I will accept. There's someone with username that is sending me 10-minute challenge. Please, I accepted the challenge and I saw it was odd and I just backed out. Please, if you want to send me a challenge, just send it again. Just make sure it is unrated. You can still send the odd. You can still send the odd challenge. I will accept this time. I will accept this time. All right. My opponent is doing something interesting. Let's go here. I want to push forward. Okay, maybe they want to hit me with this. Looks interesting. Where's the knight going? I don't know. Knight wants to hop in here. Always have this move. I always have that move. Okay, the knight, they can capture here now, I guess. Maybe I should have just sacked and capture something. They can capture there, but the question is, do they want to capture there? That is the question. Do you want to capture here? Do you really want to capture there? That is my question. I don't think so. Because they have a knight that is hanging. Guys, if you are watching and you're yet to hit the like button on the stream, smash the like button there. Smash that like button. Okay. Our opponent is going for attack, attack, attack. Our opponent is a Gotham sub. When a higher value piece is attacked, what do you do? Attack something else. That's what my opponent is doing. Let me clear some pawn because I love pawns. Let's clear some pawns because we love pawns. I think I might be interested in pushing this pawn one square forward again. Now they should worry about this knight. That knight has to move somewhere. And when the knight moves somewhere, I'm just playing this. I'm playing this. And there's no way you are not going to have to sack something for these 2 pawns. There is no way. If you are watching and you are a beginner, when you have opportunity to push pawn forward or trade, and you can successfully push the pawn forward, push it forward. Once the pawn starts rolling forward, the stronger the pawn is. Okay, my opponent can play a move like this. I think they are banking on that move. They might be banking on the move. And what else? They are saying if I play this move now, they can just capture here. I really feel like just going here now. Since my opponent is being really problematic, let's go here. I'm going to sack that queen because I'm going to make a new queen. I'm going to sack the queen and just make a new queen. I'm just going to sack the queen and make a new queen. If you capture here, I make a queen. You move somewhere, I make a queen. I'm just sacking there and making a new queen. Cool guy, you played the opening very well. That was a good game from you. That was a good game from you. And this is just checkmate. All right, let the challenge come in, guys. Let that challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. If you're watching and you're yet to hit the like button, kindly smash that like button. All right, Suvon, let's get going. Suvon, let's get going. Right, Suvon seems to be very new to chess. Suvon is very new to the game of chess. Suvon is very new to the game. And looks like they are going to abort. Suvon is a new chess player. Suvon is a new chess player. All right, I see another challenge, but it is rated. Please make the challenge unrated. I am only interested in playing unrated challenges. Bro, upcoming GM, play another chance. Cool Ichigo after him. You send a challenge. Congratulations on the 2-1. Thanks you, Gabriel. Gabriel Garcia. Garcia. Thank you. Thank you. Gabriel Garcia. Palencia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name very well. All right, Blua, let's get the game going. Blua, let's get the game rolling. Let's go. Let's get going. And let's get going. Let's go. That's a pin on the queen. That is a pin. And I might be interested in playing this. All right. My opponents hit me immediately. They strike me immediately. They say, go away, go away. I think I've played this person before. Have they destroyed me before? No, we played only one game and maybe I was fortunate to win. So let's see what happened here. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to learn the Vienna. I don't know if it is a very good opening, but I'm going to spend some time studying that Vienna opening to see what I can get from it. To see what I can get from it. So what's going on here? Opponent is taking time, taking a lot of time to think, which might be good, but in a blitz game, you might get into some time issue, some time problem in the future. You might get into some time problem in the future. So what is my opponent thinking? What are they cooking? What is my opponent cooking? I would love to go for maybe the fishing pole trap and just try to have some fun here. Let's try it, guys. Let's try it. Might not be the most accurate way to play here. It's definitely not the most accurate way to play. But I want to go for it. Right, my opponent immediately strike my bishop. My opponent immediately strikes my bishop. That's not nice. Dear opponent, that's not nice of you. Why did you strike my bishop? Let's do this. Okay, happy to capture here. Now I have this activated. I don't even know where I'm going. Let's go here. I think I want to push this forward. Like, why not? Okay, my opponent is saying no, you're not pushing it forward. Oh, they can capture here, I guess. All right. Wow, guys, I'm thinking of some sacrifice here. My opponent has to be careful. I'm setting up this sacrifice now. That's what I'm setting up. That is what I'm setting up. That is what I'm setting up. And my opponent doesn't let it happen. My opponent doesn't let it happen. They are a principled chess player. They say, no, you can't be doing that. My opponent says, no, you can't be doing that. Now I just want to trouble this pawn. Okay, I think now that's a blunder. Oh, it's not. It's not. It's not. Looks like I might be in a kind of a haste to end the game. Okay, now the game is ending. I think that sacrifice is paying off now. All right, then comes the sacrifice. This is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. We are trying to force the king into the square. And when the king goes into the square, then our queen comes in here. Then our queen comes in here with a check. And on the next move, that is a beautiful checkmate. Thanks to this bishop. If you are wondering why I didn't sacrifice the other time, did I capture here, is because if I had sacrificed that time, the knight was sitting here. When I give this check, the annoying knight just blocks the check and there's no checkmate. But now this is just a beautiful checkmate. That is just a beautiful checkmate. All right, so let the challenge come in. Oh, okay, more hits, more hits. Just send me a challenge if you want to play me. Can you accept my challenge? Flamex Gaming, just send me a challenge. I receive a lot of challenge. What's your username? All right, let's accept challenges. Let's accept challenges. Wow, this all is too much. This all is too much. How do I survive? How do I survive? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How do I survive? Two bishop. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm just going to play hope chess and hope my opponent is not seeing what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. I'm trying to set up a checkmate, but I'm thinking my opponent is going to see it. Why is there a reason they wouldn't see it? Let's do this. Let's do that. I am playing some hope chess here. Some very hope chess. Some very, very, very hope chess. That is what I'm doing here. Okay. All right. My opponent knows how the knight moves, so I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. My opponent knows how the knight moves, and I'm in trouble. Let's capture here. I don't want to trade that, but I'm just hoping they will not capture. I am hoping they will not capture, and they captured. They captured. The game is just over. The game is over. The odd is just too much. That odd is just too much. I wonder if I win this queen, how am I winning the game? Let's say I magically just win the queen. How am I going to win the game? There is no way. Guys, if you want to send me a challenge, just send me a normal challenge. The odd on chess.com is just too much. It's just too much. There's no way I'm doing anything in this game. Let me try it out. Let me see. Let me see. Does my opponent knows how the pieces move? If they know how the pieces move, there's no way I'm surviving this. If my opponent knows how the pieces move, how am I even surviving? If my opponent knows how the pieces move, I'm not surviving this. There's no way I'm surviving the game. They actually know how the pieces move. They know how the pieces move. And I'm in trouble. I'm in serious trouble. I am in very serious trouble. What am I doing? Doing absolutely nothing. I can't even flag them. The time advantage, every advantage is just on their side. Every advantage you can think of. Even if I win the queen, if I magically win this queen, I'm still not winning. My opponent even has the idea to give me a check, but my opponent doesn't know they should just do this and just castle and be chilling. But they really don't have to castle in this game. I don't have enough firepower to deliver any kind of checkmate. I do not have enough firepower. My opponent is even they're even playing that. I can't. What am I even doing here? What am I doing here? Let me resign. Let me resign. There's no need playing this game. There is no need playing this game. The amount of odd they gave to me is the amount of odd you give to someone when that's playing someone that doesn't know how the pieces move. For someone that knows how the pieces move, there's no way. There's no way I'm surviving that. There is no way I'm surviving that. Guys, send me a challenge. Send me unrated challenges, please. And you can make it, please don't make it odd. Chess.com doesn't know how to set the odd. The odd is usually just extreme. Like the person I was playing, that odd would be for someone that doesn't know how to play chess. Someone that doesn't know anything about chess at all might still win that game. Might still win that game. How am I going to survive that game? And my opponent knows how to move. Knows how to move the pieces, so there was no surviving the game. Why did you resign? That was not a game. That was not a game. There was no way I'm getting anything in that game. There is no way I'm even surviving anything in that game. There is no way. I can. If you want to play me odd, you can remove my queen. Remove my queen. I will happily play you. But when you remove everything and just give me a knight and a bishop, what am I playing? How am I surviving that? And you even know how the pieces move. You even know how the pieces move. If you don't know how the pieces move, maybe there is some hope. But you know how the pieces move, and I just have a bishop. I was not surviving that. All right, so let's go for this. If you want to play me odd, if you know how to remove only a queen, or maybe a queen and something, you can do it. You can do it. But removing my queen, removing all my pieces, and knowing how to move the pieces, there is really no point playing that game. There is really no point playing the game because I was just going to lose. I was going to lose. I was just going to lose that. I was going to lose and I lost. I just lost it. All right, so what's going on here? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on here? My opponent just let me have that. My opponent let me have that. This is a very common beginner mistake. They just let you have pieces for no good reason. And the issue with that move is that I'm going to get a bunch of pieces. Okay. I'm thinking I had checkmate, but I really don't. I don't have checkmate. The king is forced one any of this square, but this rook is doing some defensive duty. If the king moves here, okay, the king moves somewhere different, and okay, my opponent was setting this up. That was some nice plan. But I don't think that plan was nice enough. I think I want to even let them capture there. Let's have some fun. Let's let them capture. Let's let their plan come to life. Let me allow my opponent's plan come to life. That was their plan all along, to fork my rooks. Let me allow it happen. And they succeeded in forking the rook, and they still did not capture. I don't understand why they did that. Let's go here. Now I'm just setting up checkmate. I am setting up checkmate. Maybe my opponent captures here and I just capture and I just go there, checkmate. But my opponent can even play a move like this. Okay, that's just bad. That is just bad because this is just checkmate now. That was a good game from you. That was a good game from you. At least you played, you developed your pieces in the opening. You developed your pieces in the opening. And all right. I recently got into chess. I am very new. Flameless Gaming, that's actually setting it up with AI. All right, Flamex Gaming, that's good. That was a good game from you. You played very. You know, actually, bro. How much time did you took? Okay, it took me around seriously playing chess for like 3 years to get to 2000. For like 3 years, maybe 2.5 years. Although I already knew about chess, I play chess once in a while, very once in a while. I just hop in, play a game or two. But I knew chess very long ago. But when I decided to take chess seriously, maybe I would be around, maybe I'll be rated maybe around 500 or maybe 800. I can't really say for sure. Maybe I'll be rated around 800. And from that 800, maybe not up to 800, maybe not up to 800, maybe 800, maybe 500. From that 500, I was able to get 2000 rating in maybe like 3 years. I got stuck at 1.5, or I think 1.4. I got stuck at 1.7, and I got stuck at 1.9 for maybe close to a year. I got stuck at 1.9 for close to a year before I finally broke 2000 on chess.com. Wow, there's a lot of challenges here. I wish I can accept all of them, but let's play someone that we haven't played before. Zakiko, you can still send me a challenge again, but let me play someone that I haven't played before, which is the biscuit guy from India. You can give me some biscuit. And their profile picture is very cool. Checkmate. That's the profile picture. It's very cool. Very cool profile picture. Let's go here. We might have the advanced variation of the Karukan. And let's go here. Let's go. We have a lot of challenges coming. Do I want to capture here? Looks like something I would love to do, but maybe I can just do this. And then go here. My opponent is a very decent chess player. A 1.5 rating is not really small. 1.5 is not really small. Okay, that was just bad. That allowed me to capture here. I can even remove this, but if I remove that, instead of capturing here, they have this move and my queen is threatened. So I have to play this move. I just have to play that move and then play this move. Now their rook is under some attack and this is also under some attack, and I'm chilling now. All right, that was quite clever. That was very clever from my opponent. That was very clever. I feel like just capturing here, but that's asking for trouble and that's very unnecessary. So let's not go into that. That is unnecessary. Let's do this. Wow. My opponent was able to actually try to get something out of nothing in that position. My opponent tried to get something out of nothing in that position. Let's go here. They might want to go here, ask for some more trades. Right, and looks like that's what they are doing. They like just going forward. But maybe that's asking for trouble. Maybe that will be asking for some trouble. Let's do this. If they capture here, I'm happy to capture. I am happy to recapture with my queen. Although I'm not up the way I would love to be up in material, since I'm up a piece. But I will have 2 pieces for 2 pawns, which I don't think I should be unhappy about. I don't think I should be unhappy about that. Okay. All right. Let's go here. Opponent was threatening that pawn. They really don't want to trade the queen. And which I would say that's actually wise. That is wise. What if I go here? The capture. Let's do this. Let's try to prepare that move. Maybe they might want to hop in here, trying to go for some checkmate here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Trade is happening. A trade is going to happen. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. I'm trying to go for this pawn, which my opponent can easily just defend. I don't know why I'm laughing. I think they can easily just defend it, and I would love to do this next, and they can still defend it. What else would I love to do? Maybe I can do this first. Maybe I should do this. And then just try to stack on that pawn. Let's go here. Okay, maybe my opponent might be interested in going for this, which I really do not care about. I don't really mind. Okay. I do not really mind. Let's go. Let's pile up there. I am expecting that move. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting that. What if I go here? What if I just capture here? My opponent captures. Okay, let me just step away from that. It's unnecessary. I think it is unnecessary. So let's step away from that. Since it is unnecessary, let's step away from it. Now I'm hitting this pawn. My opponent, yes, I was expecting that. I was expecting that. I was expecting they will want some trade. They will just want some trade. That is what I was expecting. I was expecting they will want to come in here, which I don't think is a move I'm very unhappy about. I don't think I'm unhappy about the move. Okay, that's just a bunch of trades. I think I can capture this way. What if I capture this way? I think it's still okay. Let's capture this way. They still have to capture like this. And I'm chilling. I am chilling. I have a pawn that is rolling. Let's push forward. Let's just go forward. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. Capturing there is just a blunder. That's what I'm talking about. Capturing there is just a blunder. But my opponent was eagerly looking for something in the position, and they just didn't care. They just did not care. They can capture here, but I'm promoting and I have checkmate. I am promoting. Wow. Let's go here. We are giving up the bishop. If you capture the bishop, I'm promoting. And if you don't capture the bishop, I can play a move like this, and I'm still promoting. I should have some checkmate. I should have some checkmate, I guess. I don't think there's a way I don't have a checkmate here. Or maybe there is a way I do not have a checkmate. Let's go here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is very interesting. uh, my opponent is saying there is no checkmate. I'm just going to check them until I find a checkmate. Okay. All right. I'm going to check them. They are one move away from promoting. Or I'm going to just keep giving check until I find a checkmate. And I think here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right, let the challenge come in, guys. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Apit, what did you use? Which language did you use? Yes, it's unrated I usually play. I'm excited. Let's play unrated game once again. I would love to play with you again. Yes, I'll be accepting, I think, one more challenge. Chad Rabbit, Chad, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. Happy to see you here, and I remember you. I am the biggest choker in chess. Eagle hunting, just wait till you see me lose a game where I'm up a full rook. You will know you are not the biggest choker. Just wait till you see me lose a game where I'm up a full rook. All right, Zikiko, I've not played you before, so I've not played you today, so let's play Zikiko. Let's play Zikiko. I wish I could just accept all the challenges. I wish I could just accept all the challenges. Thanks. Okay, Zikiko. Okay. All right, maybe not too bad. Maybe not too bad. But I have to play extra seriously, yeah? See if I can actually get anything. Let me castle. Let's castle. I wish they can just remove my queen and bishop. And that's actually a decent odd. That is a decent odd. A queen and bishop. That's a decent odd. But okay. Okay, it's still almost the same in this one. The queen is 9 points. Okay, queen and bishop would be even more. Okay, we have two knights that have been removed and two bishop. Okay, queen and bishop will be the same. A queen and bishop in this position would also be the same. Is Zikiko there? Zikiko, are you there? Make moves. If not, you might run out of the time. You might run out of time. Make move, Zikiko. Make move, Zikiko. If you don't want to run out of time. And I want to accept. Hey guys, I'm 505 in my rating. Getting better at 5 minutes, guys. Okay. If you want to, Louis, if you are serious about getting your rating up there, you are serious about getting your rating up there. I think you want to play longer time control, like 10 minutes. Like 10 minutes, so that you can actually have time to think about the position and maybe some of the things you have learned somewhere on YouTube or anywhere. You can actually use them in your games. Okay, Zikiko just aborted. Please, one more game, and I'll be calling it a day. Guys, if you are watching and you're yet to hit that like button, you are not doing well. Kindly smash the like button. Kindly smash that like button. All right, Apit, let me give you one more game. This is my last game of the day. This is my last game of the day. And I want to play something weird. I really want to do this. Let's do this. Let's play some Gambit stuff. Let's play some Gambit stuff. Oh, this is the England Gambit. Wow, my opponent had to accept the Gambit. Why did they decline it? Accept the England Gambit. You can accept the England Gambit, and I don't think I have the best position after you accept that Gambit. I don't think I have a good position after you accept the Gambit. I created a video on the England Gambit, how to refute it. Happy you might check that video out, so that next time you just accept the Gambit boldly without even thinking too much. You just simply accept the Gambit without even thinking about it. You can look at the video. I created a video on the England Gambit, and you can also look at the idea behind the Gambit. So maybe you can try it out in your own games. Maybe you can try those ideas out in your own games. But if you play someone that is familiar with what they are doing, you might get into serious trouble playing that Gambit. Not you might, you will get into serious trouble. Not even might, you will get into serious trouble playing the Gambit. Let's go here. Let's go. Okay, my opponent just went crazy with that. Let's go here. Now I can play this move, taking advantage of the pin on that pawn. So I can do that. My opponent has to watch out for that. My opponent has to watch out for that. So what are they going to do? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? All right, they didn't watch out for it, so I'm just going. I am just going. I really love to capture here, but I might be asking for so much trouble. But I think I can capture. Okay, my opponent just give that up. The issue is that you don't only give that up, you also give up your queen, which is the main issue here. Your queen is also going, which is the bigger issue here. Not only the rook. The rook for a knight, not a good exchange, but not too bad. In fact, it's very bad. The rook for a knight is not, it's not a good exchange, but now still losing the rook, still losing your queen to it is just game over. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining the stream. Wow, somebody just super chat. You're a great guy. Keep the positive vibes. Thank you a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Ron. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I really, 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 really appreciate the super chat. Thanks, Ron. Thanks. I'm trying to see your full name, so I call you out, so I can call your name. I am trying to see that full name. Okay, that's Blue. That's Blue. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you once again. Thanks you once again. And I'm about to end the stream now, guys. I've been playing for like 3 hours now, and I'm kind of tired. I am kind of tired, and I am Zikiko. I don't know. It was not working. I guess you got disconnected, Zikiko. Next time when you get disconnected like that, just refresh your page. Quickly refresh your page, and that should do. Just quickly refresh your page. That should do sometimes. It happens to me a lot. I've been playing for a long time now, so I would love to end the stream now. So thanks everyone for joining the stream, and thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for all the super chats today. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And